So as Mike said previously on the stream for the second round of pools, we are doing a third round of pools since we are ahead of schedule. So we have time for a whole extra round of pools, so we'll be doing that to give the fencers more opportunity to fence and you more opportunity to watch said fencing. So we'll be starting that here shortly.
All right, table ready. Judge ready. Fences ready. Fence. Oh!
All right, first matchup here
Right.
for our third round of pools.
Before the ring out.
I am exhausted. I don't know about y'all at home.
I think so too.
Ugh. All right.
Okay, sounds good. Just a yellow attack, no. Blue parry post as he steps out of the ring, which is good. Point blue. Ready. Fight.
All right. I did not hear that call, but I assume it was a great one.
Oh! It's good. Attack blue. Counterattack yellow. Miss.
I think our score is not
That'll be
updating here. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Ready. Fight.
Because it looks like blue has a point there. Ah, there we go. Now it's updated. Blue has 2 points. So that last call must have gone to blue as well was Butson with the score.
Oh!
Welcome in, Cheshire Wolf.
Parry post blue, point blue. Ready. Fight.
Good to have you.
Oh!
I don't know who bad is, but I'm rooting for them as well. All right, this is a nice direct thrust here.
Oh, okay.
Blue fencer just in the glove there. And up to a healthy lead of 4-0. So it's match point for blue. So if blue can get one more of those beautiful direct thrusts, then blue wins. Let's see what happens. Both fencers pretty static guards here. Postures. Blue kind of beating on the sword there, trying to get gold to flinch out of position. No one's really biting on either thing. Gold chambers. Blue takes a couple swipes, goes in, and blue gets a quick thrust, and then may or may not connect. But then as yellow comes in, blue gets a cut to the torso. That will probably be called. There are a couple actions there. So, in the back in black and white. I see. Just got a grapple, looks like, maybe. May have been double, as we're discussing this current pass. Yeah, so the judges are probably, for our past match, though, the judges are probably discussing priority of those various actions. But I think this is going to go to blue and be the match for them, but not positive. We'll see what the judges say.
We see parry post from blue, which is good. Yellow's renewal end up being guard punch to the mask. So that is a yellow card to yellow fencer, point blue. That's 2 points.
All right, yellow card, yellow fencer. I didn't catch why that there was a yellow card there, but either way, blue fencer with the win. Let's get our next match queued up here. Didn't see what happened with the bat there in ring 4, but talking amicably with his opponent, so must have at least gone kind of well. Trying to update our scores here. They're not updating. Bear with me for a moment. Now we got it.
Fence is ready.
All right.
Fight.
This is our third matchup of the first pool, the third round of pools. That is a mouthful.
Oh. Remove from yellow. Yes. Point yellow.
Like yellow gets a cut to the outside of blue's arm there.
Fight.
It's hard to see. Yellow making a lot of blade engagements, a lot of crossings. Blue being fairly static.
Attack from yellow. Yes. Point yellow.
Ah, yes, yellow is able to draw blue offline with that engagement and then make another cut to the outside of the arm. Starts with a cut to the outside, parried, counters to the inside, parried.
Attack
What
yellow.
happens
Yes. Point yellow.
here? Ah, gets a kind of a rising cut. I'm not sure that cut really had enough travel, but the judges liked it. So yellow got a kind of rising cut to the inside of the arm. What we have here... Not sure I see anything being done there. This might come back. There was a couple blade crossings. Looked like it was close to making some arm contact, but I don't think it did. I don't think the judges are going to call this.
Attack from yellow to the hand is good. Everything else is out of time. Point yellow.
Oh, all right. I guess they did. Guess I did see something connected there from yellow.
Fight.
So yellow gets a point. Looks like we have Mike coming here to join in commentating.
Renew yellow. Point
So I'll hand you off to him.
Oh, what up, RJ?
The usual. Just tired.
Just tired. Not doing any fencing and still tired.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, dog.
It's a thankless job running the electronics in the background, but we do appreciate the work. We wouldn't have this incredible stream if it wasn't for you.
Why, thank you.
All right, we have Brendan McKenna and Kieran Garrity. Kieran, formerly of WSTR, now of Black Cat, and Brendan, who basically cross-trains everywhere in New England, doing a bit of fencing kind of anywhere he can. Brendan tends to prefer a more basket-hilted style sword, using a more traditional saber today to be kind of in fashion with everyone else, and to have something a little bit lighter to fence with. Kieran really looking for that outside action to the arm. Brendan has a pretty heavy inside guard, leaving his elbow exposed.
Yeah, attack blue, yes. Counterattack yellow over the guard, which is also yes.
Oh, I didn't see that at all.
I believe so, yes.
Judges are talking.
Attack blue, yes. Counterattack yellow, yes. Priority blue.
There we go.
Ready. Fight.
Brendan taking that point on line, trying to gain some advantage, but Kieran's able to just reach right past it and hit the head. Really impressive fencing there, utilizing his extra reach and not getting caught by the point.
Oh! This is passe.
Nice explosive lunge here. Brendan thrusting out for the counterattack, but not really being able to dodge the action from Kieran. Very nice parry repost here from Kieran. Moving backwards just enough to escape Brendan's actions, catching him on the arm to close out the match. .5-0 for Kieran. That's great for indicators. The most important thing for Boar's Tooth is your win-loss, but second most important is number of hits against. So a 5-0 goes a long way. James Tebow.
Oh! Attack yellow, no. Parry post blue, no. Counter parry post yellow,
Very
yes.
nice. Running counterattack, moving backwards. That's really what the stop cut is used for, catching Daniel in the middle of his attack.
You know what I find to be the most interesting thing about James Tebow's fencing here?
What's that?
Doesn't fight in Destreza style.
You know what? That's right. Kind of going against the vibes of his name.
Yeah.
For watchers who don't know, Tebow is a very famous Flemish-style rapierist who has a very distinct fencing style of standing straight up and down with the arm fully extended. Very much not what James Tebow is doing here.
No. Counterattack blue. Yes.
I didn't realize he's Flemish. I thought he was Spanish.
Yes. Priority blue.
He's in the Spanish tradition, but I'm pretty sure that they consider him vulgar, and I'm pretty sure he's like originally Flemish or something like that.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. The Destreza style is Spanish, but proper diestros tend to hate on Tebow. I don't know why. That's beyond my
did
knowledge.
not know.
Attack yellow.
You know me. I'm an Italia boo, so if it's not from the boot, I'm not reading it. Daniel going for a couple attacks. Tebow being just far enough away to escape. Nice little thrust here. A bit of a pass below.
Yes.
Almost works. Still gets the counterattack to the head, but doesn't matter. Tebow able to claim that point. Nice double parry there. No repost, though. James Tebow really enjoying this kind of very heavy focus on landing those reposts from his parries, trying to draw out his opponent's attack. Oh, nice cheeky little leg cut here. Great use of the beat to distract his opponent up high and then going low afterwards. Kieran Garrity. Adriana Knight. Very cool name for if you're doing HEMA.
That's very true. And I thought I had a cool name.
Oh. Adriana able to land a nice parry repost against Kieran's leg here.
Attack blue, no. Parry post yellow. Yes. Point yellow. Ready. Fight.
Adriana trying to put some pressure on Kieran. Kieran responding with a flurry of attacks. Adriana seems unfazed, though. Kieran able to get that thrust in over their guard right at the end.
With the series of parry reposts, the final action is attack blue passe, counter attack yellow is good, point yellow.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Kieran's thrust called passe.
It's also very impressive to not be phased by Kieran when fighting him.
That's
right?
true, especially when he
Because-
throws multiple attacks.
Yeah, he's got so much star power, and you always know who it is because of the purple and orange. Like other fencers, sometimes you forget who's who when they're all wearing black, but Kieran you always know is Kieran.
Oh, yeah, he's got a very distinct look. Well, thrust definitely isn't passe that time. You can see the point stick and pop off the arm.
Ready. Fight.
You can tell Kieran wasn't happy about that last call, trying to prove to the judges that his thrust can land. But
This is parry. Apologies, fencers. Attack from
Adriana
blue is
really
no. It's parried by yellow.
standing their ground
Parry post
against
from yellow or
Kieran.
refence. Ready. Fight. Hold. Attack yellow, yes. Point yellow.
Adriana catching Kieran by surprise here.
Fight.
We'll see what Kieran has up his sleeve. He's going to have to come up with something different.
Hold.
There we go.
Attack blue,
Going for
no.
that
Parry
reach
post
on the
yellow,
outside,
no.
but
Counter
actually
post
able to
repost
catch
blue, yes.
Adriana's
Point
parry
blue.
repost and counter repost,
Fight.
gaining that point. Kieran trying to use his reach there to his advantage. Threatening high, going low. Can't quite land it.
Hold.
Once again, going for that thrust, but it looks like maybe he got parry reposted again. A very interesting match between these two. Kieran looks like he's struggling a bit.
I think he's just tired and saving what energy he has for potential elims and finals.
That's true. You know,
'Cause-
if I'd fought 212 matches today
Yeah.
already, like Kieran has, I'd be pretty tired.
And we did see him on stream earlier. He had a match where he was taking it pretty easy and then got down. There's some younger fencer actually got a lead on him.
Yeah,
And then he just turned on the tall cheese and then just put the match away.
that's true. That's true. And as I said before, the thing that matters most is your number of wins. So as long as you win every match, you're pretty good.
Yeah, which I think Kieran is on track to do, if I'm not mistaken.
Attack
Although
blue,
maybe
yes.
not if this goes the wrong way.
Parry yellow,
Yeah, we'll
no.
see
Point
4-2.
blue.
Point blue. There we
Yeah,
go.
because
4-3.
it is match point for Adriana Knight here.
Yeah,
So
Kieran's
she
gonna
only
have
has
to be
to score
very
1
careful.
point and she'll beat Kieran.
It would be a huge upset for Kieran to lose.
Oh.
There we go. Nice
Attack
little
blue,
leg
yes.
cut.
Blue.
Lightning fast down the leg.
Yeah.
Adriana making the mistake of not being able to cover the leg. It's match point both ways. We'll see if Kieran can not get parry reposted.
Hold.
Oh,
Ooh, let's see.
I think that's
Does
it.
this make
I
contact?
think
I
that's
Yellow,
it.
think.
yes. Counterattack
That's
blue, yes. Priority yellow.
Wow.
Yeah, that goes
What
to yellow.
an
Wow.
upset.
That is a huge upset.
Kieran clearly not happy with the results of that. It's really tough. Tough when it's the end of the day.
Yeah.
Everybody's
and you've
been
been
fencing
fencing
a
all
lot.
day.
Everybody's tired.
It's a tough one.
Judges are tired. But honestly, it really seemed like Kieran just didn't have a solution for the parry repost there.
Yeah.
It's possible that the thrusts on the outside were catching, but the camera, not able to pick it up because we only have a view of one side.
Ready.
But yeah, that was surprising and I'm sure deeply frustrating.
Mhm.
Oh.
You have to figure Kieran's also, not only did he fence all morning, but he's also been helping direct some rings
That's true.
yesterday
He
and the day
basically
before.
judged all day yesterday,
Yeah.
and that is truly mentally
So you
taxing.
have to figure he's probably just pretty exhausted at this point.
Ready.
Yeah.
Punch.
But here we are with Brendan and Daniel, 1-1. Both of them kind of feeling each other out. Brendan getting the stop thrust here. Really nicely
Yeah.
done.
Attack blue, no.
That's about as perfect as it gets for the
Yellow.
stop thrust.
Point yellow. Ready. Punch.
Stop thrust being an action where you thrust your opponent, stopping them in the middle of whatever action they were doing and hitting before they can finish it.
Oh.
I think they're
Attack
calling
yellow,
hold
yes.
here for this
Counterattack blue,
quick.
yes.
Yeah, I'm
Point yellow.
not. Okay, so they didn't like the
Oh.
attack from Daniel, which I
Yeah,
agree
no.
with, but
Okay.
they did
thought it
like
was through the
Brendan's
bell guard?
follow-up. Yeah. I think it just didn't have quite enough travel, didn't have quite enough
Yeah, it was pretty
intent behind
scallopy.
it.
Oh.
This is very interesting. This is
Ooh.
this is the attack from Brendan, and it looks like a good parry repost from Daniel. We'll see what the judges think.
Yes, I think it's good. Attack yellow, no. Parry post blue, yes. Renew yellow, yes. Priority blue.
Yep, there we go.
Ready. Fight.
3-2, close match.
Yeah.
These two seem pretty equally matched right now, neither one having a ton of advantage.
Oh.
Ooh.
This seems like quite the double here, both going in at the same time.
Attack yellow's passe. Counterattack blue is good. Point blue.
My other TO is coming over, so I've probably got some more real work to do.
Fight.
What a shame.
Oh. Attack yellow, yes. Attack yellow, no. Parry, parry blue, yes. Renew yellow, yes. Point yellow.
We have lost Mike completely.
Fight.
They were just discussing something, but then he had to get up and walk over to the main headquarters little table here we got going on.
Oh. Attack yellow, no.
You can see them in the background of the
Parry
shot now
blue,
doing
yes.
important.
Repost. Renewal yellow, yes. Point yellow.
Oh, match yellow. So we can see them in the background there doing very important tournament organizing stuff. We have Adriana Knight here again, a new crowd favorite after getting that upset against Kieran.
One series, that's fine. But if it's like 3 things in a row, just call the last thing.
Yeah. All right. Fence is ready. Fence. Halt.
See what we got here. Looks, I couldn't quite tell where that connected here.
Blue attack yes, yellow attack no. Point blue.
Okay, that makes sense.
Ready. Fight.
Let's see, let me sit down and get a more direct angle on the screen here so I can just see what's going on. Again, a little ironic to be watching the
Attack blue,
screen
yes.
and not
Point blue.
the actual events happening
Ready.
4 feet from me,
Fight.
but here we are.
Oh!
I don't know why I hit the replay there, and that's clearly the safety hold. We see a lot of blade engagement there, a lot of crossings with the swords. Very classic in Saber.
We try to peel these so he actually sticks on there.
Yeah, sure. Do you need a new tip or no?
No, the tip is good. It's just Yeah. Right.
There aren't many styles of saber fencing because it's a weapon that has kind of a long history. The traditional form of saber that we got kind of going on mostly here would be 1700s, mostly the style of saber. A little bit of the English style, a little bit of some different styles here you'll see. But it is a weapon that was used all the way up until
There's a chance we'll have
even the early 1900s. And as far back as, well, the concept of a one-handed cut-focused sword goes all the way back to the Bronze Ages. So you'll see that there's a lot of different styles that have evolved versus something like the rapier was in use for a very short period of time. The longsword also a relatively short period of time compared to a weapon that's been almost ubiquitous throughout human history
ripped while I was trying
in various forms, not always directly. So again, like the specific saber form we're targeting here is going to be mostly that 1700s, predominated by English kind of empire style.
No, safety hold.
Obviously influences and sources that can be used and drawn from a variety of areas, including some more of the Messer type weapons from Eastern Europe and
Fence is ready.
just various styles from all over. Modern Olympic saber fencing, everything. This is why you'll see a big mix of styles. And rule sets. As different tournaments have different rule sets to focus more on different styles and time periods. For regions. So there we see a couple cuts.
This one is counterattack. So attack, counterattack.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The big cut from blue at the end.
Attack yellow, yes. Counterattack blue, yes. Point yellow. Counterattack, yes.
Blue asking for a clarification here.
To the head.
Because it did look like blue had a pretty good action at the end there, but
Fence is ready. Fence.
so again, we have gold fencer here seeking to make some blade engagements. Blue largely avoiding it. It looks like it's a cut in there to the upper arm, to the top of the arm there.
Oh!
Ooh, what do we have here? So we have blue kind of trying to call the bluff of gold there, it looks like. That gold just going to make blade engagements and goes to duck under an attack. But it looks like it ate it to the head there because it wasn't just a blade engagement, it was a direct attack from gold. Well, let's see the judge's call.
Blue, yes. Counterattack yellow, yes. Blue's target's below the knee, so that is priority yellow.
Interesting. So they actually call it an attack by blue, which I believe it was. I believe it was a pass below by blue. And then gold hits the mask, but since blue's target was below the knee,
Oh!
gold gets priority. Let's see what this one was. Another quick flurry of exchanges.
Attack yellow, no. Attack blue, yes. Point blue.
Yeah, so we see a couple of blade engagements.
Ready.
And then, again, blue not really interested in playing the blade engagement game and just takes a cut into the exposed forearm of yellow as yellow's reaching for the blade engagement. Here,
Attack blue, yes. Point blue.
we just have a direct attack from blue to the leg. I guess blue liked what he was seeing with the forward leg and just went for it. See that fist bump from the two competing fencers here. I'm wondering if they're from the same club. I'm not sure what club Daniel is from here. But maybe Black Hat, or maybe they're just friends from a previous event.
Attack yellow, point yellow.
Or otherwise. Kieran travels quite a bit and friends quite a bit of different clubs. Guest speaks, guest lectures as well. So he's also been a member of at least 3 different clubs in the New England area. So he's pretty well traveled, well known, and has friends all over. So he may be friends with Daniel even if he's from a different club.
Parry post yellow, yes. Point yellow.
Kieran taking a healthy lead here early. Looks like he's having a glove issue, so the judges are going over to check on Kieran's glove issue here.
All right.
Seems to be resolved, at least to the point of his ability to continue fencing for the day.
Ready. Fight.
May need to be some repairs later.
Oh! Attack yellow, yes. Point yellow.
It does appear that he is sporting the early prototype model, and I believe, from what I know, he's sporting an early prototype model of the new Saber gloves from CHFG, which, being a prototype, they're known to have some slight durability and reliability issues. Well, durability issues. So that's probably what he's experiencing there. They are the best Saber gloves out. I don't know if they're in full production yet, but once they are, or if they are, they will be. After putting out that prototype run, they've got everything squared away now, I believe. I was just talking about CHFG and their Saber gloves.
Oh.
And how they put out a prototype that had some durability issues, but now they've dialed that in, and now they're the best Saber gloves.
CHFG, absolutely excellent work. We really love everything that's coming out of there. Who else do we have on our sponsor list this year that we haven't talked about? Purple Heart Armory. You can see their sign in the background of all of our footage. Obviously, the premier place to get most of your equipment. They've got all of the normal brands and their own kind of budget version of pretty much everything on the market. Very useful for if you're getting into HEMA at the start or if you're trying to buy in bulk for the club. I know BA's bought a lot of stuff from them over the years.
Oh!
Trying to find the document you sent me that lists them all, but I don't know where it went.
We have Adriana Knight and Brendan McKenna here.
Oh!
Adriana coming in with a bit of a pump fake. Brendan kind of just cutting through her action and hitting to the head. We'll see what the judges like.
Double point each.
Double point. Seems like a very reasonable call to me.
Fight.
Some interesting grappling going on
Attack yellow. Point yellow.
in the other ring that you can't see in the screen, but it looked like someone was half sorting their saber.
Oh!
Wow, both fencers just kind of coming out and attacking each other.
Attack
Not much
blue,
going
yes.
on there.
Counter-attack yellow, yes. Priority blue.
3-3 tied.
Fight.
Adriana taking their time a little bit. Brendan McKenna realizing that based on Adriana's kind of low-angled guard, he could just cut right through it and still hit the head. Adriana's going to have to adjust either their guard or their high parry.
Attack blue, no. Attack yellow, yes. Point yellow. Ready. Fight. Oh. Attack blue, yes. Point blue. Ready. Fight.
4-4. We've had a lot of doubles. Brendan throwing out a little bit of a taunt to Adriana.
I don't know if
about
it's a taunt.
doubling.
I think it's a genuine offer to double and tie the match.
Yeah, maybe.
From what I know of Brendan, that's very on character.
Yeah. We'll see Adriana really trying to be safe here, looking for an opening, not...
If a comment in chat saying
Ooh.
half sorting is allowed, where is this event? Was there half sorting? Did I miss
Where
that?
is this event? It's this event is in Boston,
In Boston.
Massachusetts.
It's the premier event of New
the
England.
premier competitive event of New England.
Ready.
Yeah, you can half sword whatever you want. We don't care. Half sorting's cool. We're an Italian club.
That's true.
There's no sword you can't half sword.
Valid? Well, it's a little tricky to half sword a dagger.
That's true.
It can be done, though.
But you can't half sword the dagger if you're still holding your sword.
Parry post yellow, point yellow.
Very nice parry repost from Adriana there to close out the match. Squeezing out a victory. Kieran and James coming in. Two very high level competitors.
Did someone half sword the Saber, though? Did I miss that?
Oh, yes. In ring 2.
Oh,
I
off
threw out some
camera.
commentary. Yeah, off camera. There was a grapple, and in an attempt to escape the grapple, Yellow Fencer went into half sword.
Interesting.
Very dramatic.
This is yes.
I wish that was on cam.
Attack yellow, yes. Point yellow.
Kieran taking the first point here.
Ready. Fight.
Both fencers have been going hard all weekend. The fatigue must be settling in. But Kieran
Oh.
and James both looking strong, athletic, and fast.
Yeah.
We'll see what the judges think.
I do like when you see
Double point each.
Double.
well, I don't like when you see that. But I do like when you see one fencer get really a really good fencer get really athletic, and then the other fencer rises to match their energy.
Yep.
It's always nice. I like doing that as well.
Oh, what a beautiful thrust here. Straight down the middle. Kieran just able to sneak in close enough.
Fight.
Kieran looking great.
Oh.
Because we've seen James in a couple of matches here be much more of a passive focused fencer. But now definitely upping the athleticism and energy level to match Kieran here in this match.
Yeah, you're really not going to be able to get away with that. If you slow down too much, most of the time Kieran's going to be able to capitalize on it.
Mm-hmm.
Attack yellow, yes.
But then again, you also can't just hurl yourself at him.
Correct.
Ready.
That is the eternal struggle of fencing.
Oh.
Yeah, I was cornering a fencer against Kieran earlier, and I was saying your best bet here is probably to apply keep some light, steady pressure. It's kind of what you're going to have to do. I believe that is our pool. Yep, and that is the end of our third round of pools.
3 rounds of pools today to close out Saber leading into the finals. A truly exhausting amount of fencing.
Yeah, it's almost like someone complained to the tournament organizer to please not run a third round of pools.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Because I want to go home. Oh, wait. Oops, did I slip?
Yep. We've had, in the past, many years ago, people said, you don't get enough passes at Boar's Tooth. Let me tell you, I'm ready to hear people say they get too many passes at Boar's Tooth.
All right, we have the chatter asking about the half sorting is saying, I'm competing in a month, Hornfest 2026. Don't know where that is. That sounds interesting, though. A lot of my favorite stuff is not allowed, like half sorting and throws. Oh, well. Oh, so we have
Yeah.
We have an old dog in the chat, it sounds like. Half sorting and throws.
Half sorting, very fun, especially with the longsword. There's a lot of cool and interesting plays you can do. Throws, those are a different story. I think that
hard.
We've had throws legal here in New England for I started 11 years ago, and let me tell you, I've seen people spiked on their head. I've been spiked on my head.
I've seen it.
And it's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah, really hard to run a safe fencing tournament and allow throws.
Yeah.
Because for a throw, you really have to have a mat, and it's hard to fence on a mat.
I personally think that it also makes the fencing a lot better, a lot prettier when the throws aren't allowed.
Yeah.
You can still grapple. Your ability to use your offhand, suppress the opponent's weapon and sword. Some tournaments even let you take the back and consider that good enough.
Yeah.
But when you start getting into the throws, it can be, the risk for injury is much, much higher, and we're trying to avoid that.
Also more expensive buying all those mats. We've got 6 rings here at Boar's Tooth, and
That's
if we had to
true.
buy 6 ring-sized mats
Certainly,
and cart them around and store them somewhere all year.
certainly never going to be able to afford that.
Yeah.
That's way outside our budget. Do you see all this tape on the ground? I have to pay for all that tape.
Yeah. But those were fun days, I will admit.
Oh, yeah, I threw my fair share of people. We've got a couple more pools finishing up right now. The end of the day.
Is it worth turning the camera over to a different pool?
Well, both of the pools that are still going are pretty far away.
Yeah.
But maybe we've got a shot of pool 4 over there.
All right. Chatter says, I am old, but I've only been doing HEMA for 2.5 years. I used to do MMA.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. MMA, very fun. A very different type of experience, though. When it's just people's bodies, it's a lot safer than when there's weapons involved.
Yeah, that's the other thing is
not to say that MMA isn't dangerous or brutal. It most certainly is. No one's going to argue that. I think
it's
the
definitely
risk
more dangerous when there's a steel bar
for
or
sure.
2 steel bars in between you and the other person.
The
while
risk
you're
of
trying to
catastrophic
throw.
failure is much higher, is what we'll say. You can see some of the...
Because that's the problem is you don't want to... It's one thing to be thrown. It's another thing to be thrown and land on somebody's crossguard.
That's true. One of the BA coaches had that happen to him many years ago. We were fencing in the park, and his sword was thrown out of his hand, and the crossguard stuck in the grass, so it was vertical. And when he got thrown to the ground, his back landed scraping off the side of the crossguard, and boy, was that an unpleasant experience for him. And for the rest of us.
It could have almost been a life-terminating one had it been directly on.
Thankfully, it was not. But also, thankfully, we don't have to train in the park anymore. We have a beautiful location at Boston Fencing Club.
It's true.
One of the oldest fencing clubs in America.
Yeah.
And known for sending Olympic champions, creating Olympic champions.
Especially in Olympic Saber, correct?
Yep. Yeah, they specialize in Saber. Here on camera, we have some of the BA staff debriefing with each other. Waiting to see who's going to be running finals. Most likely, it's going to be the same 2 judges we had here, Colin and Christina, 2 very experienced fencers and judges. I guess we'll come back in a few minutes once we've got the finals up and ready to go. Thanks for hanging out with us, folks. Give us about 10 or 15 minutes to wrap up what we've got, and then finals should be here.
Sounds good. We'll see you all then. All right, finals being announced now. It's going to be Nick Reynolds, Kieran Garrity, Angus McKenzie, Steven Hirsch, and Lucas Thompson. A lot of familiar names in that crowd for anyone who follows Saber in the New England area. Probably know all those names already if you do.
All right. Here we go. The Saber Finals. Final event of Boar's Tooth 2026.
Definitely one of the Boar's Tooths of all time.
That is true. You know, I've been to a lot of Boar's Tooth, and this had the second most boars roaring of any Boar's Tooth that I've ever been to.
You know, people love the boar roar.
That's
and
true.
Constantly I'm being stopped in the street with people with tears in their eyes, and they say, Joe, can I have more boar roar on the Boar's Tooth stream? And I say, you know, we're looking more and more into it, and it's really not under my control, but I'll do what I can because I know you love it so much.
It's a good thing that we have RJ, our incredible technical support in the back, who can summon as much boar roar as the people can handle.
Hey, he's
Here
giving us
we
for us
are.
right now.
That's what the people want.
It's the best.
So in this pool, we have Steven, we have Nick, we have Kieran. I don't even know who the other two people are. But those three names alone are some excellent champions.
You know, this is an earlier comment on the stream, but someone asks, half sorting is allowed? Yes, half sorting is allowed. We do allow you to half sort. Also saying, competing in a month, Hornfest 2026, and a lot of my favorite stuff is not allowed, like half sorting and throws. Well, 1 for 2. We don't allow throws on account of there's no mats here. And we don't want people to, damage this nice gymnasium floor provided to us by the Shade Hill School. But we do allow half sorting because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it came up because in a ring off camera, I saw an interesting grapple happen, and in an attempt to escape the grapple, the fencer went into a half sword and tried to half sword their saber in. It was very entertaining.
That's pretty awesome.
Unfortunately, the grapple was successful, so it didn't quite work.
Rip. R.I.P.
But it was pretty good. A nice attempt from our friend Dustin. He does love a little shenanigans while fencing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want to do cool stuff like that, and you happen to be in the Bloomington, Indiana area, Dustin's new club, Add Fun to Historical Fencing, is accepting new members. He can teach you how to escape from a grapple using a half sword.
So I think we're about to get started here. This is the finals. There's a couple format changes that happen in the finals for people who have been watching the stream. The first is that instant replay is now available for both the fencers and the judges. So the judges are free to go to the screen anytime they want, and the fencers have a challenge flag that they can throw.
Yeah. Right now we have Steven Hirsch in yellow from Athena School of Arms and Kieran Garrity, which you've seen on stream many times this weekend.
An incredibly fast parry repost there. Just incredible. Steven Hirsch waiting. Not able to get the parry off.
Though
Such a-
Kieran, yeah. Though Kieran is very experienced, he's not yet been ravaged by time and still has a great deal of speed.
It must be nice to have a body that is not broken.
That's a lovely lockout thrust there from
absolutely
Kieran.
amazing. 2 in a row right down the middle. That must be tough for Steven. Oh, there we go. Nice parry repost.
Parry post, blue, yes. Point blue.
But not good enough.
Ready, fight.
Emphatic call from our judge Colin.
Steven's repost there just a bit too slow.
Well, what I think happened there is attack no, riposte parried, and then Kieran's second riposte is good.
Really unfortunate for Steven to not be able to land that repost. Kieran making it pretty tough by bringing his body in close, but not in a particularly uncontrolled manner.
Mm-hmm.
Attack blue, yes. Point blue.
Wow, a 4-0.
5-0.
5-0. Powerful start for Kieran.
Very much so. He is hungry for another medal after winning one in Longsword Tier A just this very afternoon. Actually, sorry, just this very morning. We were ahead of schedule.
Who even knows what day it is or what time it is?
Yeah. Next up, we have Angus McKenzie, who won gold in our B tier longsword yesterday, and Lucas Thompson.
Some real champions in this pool.
Absolutely.
Lucas coming in as a lefty. Always challenging to fight against a lefty, in particular in a one-handed system. What a beautiful,
Lovely
parry
parry
post.
sequence.
Amazing.
Lucas ends up getting the final touch.
When Saber is good, it looks so good. Look at that exchange. So many.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, what a deep phrase.
Parry post blue, yes. Point blue.
That is some
Incredible.
bomb-ass Saber.
This is why we're here, folks, to watch fencing like this. So skillful, technical, artful. An interesting pause there. Maybe the fencers thought a hit landed. One of the most dangerous times is when both fencers freeze. Whether it's because they're tired or because they think something happened. Whoever can unfreeze first often gets the hit.
Yeah, as one of my many Pop Warner football coaches often yelled at me, you got to play to the whistle.
That's true. Always got to play with the whistle. Both fencers being a little bit more controlled here. Looking for an opening, maybe trying to do something other than the parry repost game.
Attack blue, yes. Point blue.
Looks like they felt that got past the bell guard on the hand.
One 3 now. Lucas having a slight lead. We'll see if Angus can bring it back. Both fencers quite hesitant
looks like he
now.
does. And you know what? There might be... Was that cutting the ground? No, they didn't.
Not
call cutting the
quite. One of the dangerous things about using the leg as a target is that if you hit the ground, it's a problem. Ooh, was that able to get through? It was.
Attack yellow, yes. Point yellow.
From so far away, too.
Yeah, Angus has tied it up.
You love to see a match like this.
Oh, looks like another cut on the inside of the hand. Oh, yeah, you know what? I can see it there. When Angus comes back, he shifts the position of his guard to the outside, and Lucas takes advantage.
Ooh.
Attack blue, yes. Point blue.
What a quick little action to the arm there. A very interesting match. Those first few actions, so many phrases, 5 or 6 back and forths. And then the rest of the match was who can snipe each other's arms. Steven Hirsch and Nick Reynolds.
This matchup has occurred many a time, I'm sure.
We've seen it a bunch. These two have faced each other many times in a variety of New England tournaments. Steven Hirsch, a Saber specialist. Nick Reynolds kind of fighting with any weapon he can get his hands on. Two very different styles. Nick likes to probe.
Takeo
Steven
again,
likes to
one yellow.
wait.
Nick saw that coming for his body the entire way, and then at the last second, Steven switches the leg,
Just couldn't quite get it.
and Nick couldn't slip it.
Oh, a nice. Oops, something
Here's
came
something
flying
right.
off. Okay, just the tip of the sword flying off. The protective tip, not the actual tip of the
Yeah.
sword. That sort of drama. You know, I think one of the first we've seen this weekend, actually. Things have been pretty good.
I think so, yeah. Hey, chat, could we get a replay of that last pass? I liked it quite a bit. Oh, we got the Boar roar again.
There it is.
You know, I feel bad. You should feel bad for us because we can't hear it. Oh, what a lovely parry by
Yeah, that
the
hanging
afterblow.
parry. Just so nice. Nick waiting, tapping. There we go. Attack on the inside, renew to the head, hanging parry to escape. Sorry for slowing things down, folks. The crew is just putting a new tip onto Steven's Saber. You always got to be, you know, aware of your safety precautions. All right, there we go. We are back at it. The newly taped tip.
Right. Final action was attack, renew from blue, point blue. Ready, punch.
All right, tying it up, 1-1. Anyone's game here. Oh, interesting. Judges like this first.
blue,
Oh, yeah, it looks like it lands on the arm.
It does
Mhm.
look like it goes
Good call,
through.
good call. By the way, I just want to point out on the background, kind of on the left, you could see that the Athena School of Arms has really turned out for the Saber tournament. A big Saber school, and here to support one of their head coaches.
Yeah. Always nice when you can see a wall of your club's colors.
Mm-hmm.
The classic red and white for Athena. Oh, wow.
See, you know,
Nick just continues to get longer the more he attacks.
You know, I don't know if any of you folks are watching Longsword Tier A this morning, but Nick has something of a pattern. He will attack your hands, and he will attack your hands, and he will attack your hands, and then when you try to guard your hands, he'll thrust you deep or cut you in the head. It's very rude,
it's
but very
so
effective.
challenging defense against. He'll really just threaten all of your shallow targets, and the moment you think about parrying them, he goes to the deep one. Nick is a extremely skilled but also tricksy fencer. Steven, on the other hand, fences in a very straightforward manner. He gives you an opening, protects another, and he waits for you to fall into his very open trap. Strong parry repost game. You can see, you know, really trying to invite Nick here, able to get what he wants with that parry repost.
Yeah, it looks like Nick tried to guard high, but Steven switched to, I think it was the outside arm.
Here we go again. Steven trying that same action, not quite far enough, not fast enough. Nick can escape. Nobody having the advantage yet, though. Oh,
Lovely parry riposte by Nick Reynolds.
so speedy there. You can see Nick's almost starting the repost before the parry's even finished. Some really incredible fencing. Nick trying to threaten the outside, trying to upset Steven's
Oh,
guard.
lovely
Wow.
void there.
Attack blue, yes, point blue.
What an incredible counterattack, jumping backwards and cutting to the head while voiding the body.
You know, in this rule set, too, a counterattack is risky. It will lose you priority, and that was obviously a counterattack. So when you do it, you have to be very sure that you're going
Yeah.
to land the point clean.
That kind of action, that's tall boy technology.
Must be nice. Anyways, up next we have Kieran Garrity on yellow and Lucas Thompson on blue.
Punch is ready. Punch.
Kieran threatens high, draws the parry, goes low.
Very interesting approach here. Kieran not even really taking a guard, just keeping his sword low and free. Trying to use his lightning fast speed to just take whatever opening he can. What we saw from Lucas earlier was that he really likes a kind of parry repost game, Kieran generally doesn't. Kieran wants to reach out and strike and get you with the first or second action.
Really playing to his advantages. But here's the thing. Kieran does also have a parry riposte game he can break out at any moment.
That's true. He's certainly not a one-trick pony. He's got a lot of depth to his game.
Yes. And honestly, I haven't seen too much of Lucas fencing. I would say the same for
Attack
him.
yellow, yes. Counter-attack blue, yes. Priority, yellow.
All right, the first
have a
challenge flag being thrown. So the judges are going to come and review and see what they think happened.
All right.
Okay, so what was your call?
I thought it was attack Kieran, counterattack.
Right.
No, it's definitely attack. So nothing happens here.
Right.
Lucas goes
Yep. Is that point in line?
So they're here, and they reset.
Chamber.
Oh, but the chain action is the starting. I think this is
I do
or it's
think
a double.
that
But I think it's. I think.
So the chamber
yes.
starts coming forward.
I think it's attack Lucas.
Like
or,
chamber, his foot.
Okay.
Definitely Lucas back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
All right, folks, we've finished our review. We're about to hear what the judges have decided.
And you know, by giving back the challenge flag to the coach, Christina has spoiled the result a little bit.
Priority blue.
Yeah, so if you get your challenge correct, then you get your flag back, and you get to continue challenging the judges.
We're cool like that. You know, we let you pretend to be Bill Belichick for a second.
And who doesn't love that?
Lovely thrust from Kieran.
So fast.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Bill Belichick is a football coach. He used to coach the New England Patriots. Now coaches the UNC Tar Heels.
Look at that
This is a
rapid
nice
fire.
power post. Yeah.
So fast.
Yeah. I think this is a power post for Kieran.
Ready. Fight.
Kieran probing, looking for an opening, but Luke is able to capitalize on Kieran's hesitation
Yeah,
there.
you know what? Lucas's ability to really hit the hands in Saber, where they have a pretty significant bell guard, that's impressive.
Yeah. It looked like Kieran was debating throwing the flag there. I think it's a good decision that he didn't. There's a whole metagame about when you use your challenge flag in the finals, because spending it early can be really unfortunate. You got to be sure when you throw it the first time.
You have to be absolutely sure. Next up, we have Angus McKenzie in yellow and Nick Reynolds in blue.
Angus training out of Black Cat. Nick Reynolds out of Boston Armizare.
A flurry of blows from Nick, like the D&D monk that he is, and one lands successfully.
It's always challenging when Nick's in his full lunge and throwing multiple attacks at you. It feels like you should be able to capitalize on him being stuck there, but it's just so hard to get in.
Yes.
Angus hitting himself in the thigh, maybe trying to shake out a cramp or something. It's tough fencing this late in the day. The camera unfortunately can't pick up the idle animations of either of the characters that are here ready to fence. Sorry for the delay. We're trying to figure out some issues with HEMA Scorecard, but it looks like we solved them. Here we go. Back to the fencing now. Nick doing his threat and
Oh, looks like he manages to avoid the leg
oh,
cut.
there we go. Oh,
Maybe?
avoid. Did the judges think it landed? Let's find out.
Even if it does, it would
Yellow
be a cut
attack,
below
no.
the leg.
Blue counterattack, yes. Point blue.
Okay, we've thrown the flag.
Flag has been thrown.
Time to go back into review.
I was almost gonna just start carding there.
So certainly thinks he got that leg shot.
No, the leg shot is definitely not.
The leg shot is definitely not, and I think this is a classic case of the mask doing its job. Like
Yeah,
certainly
that
hit.
definitely
No, I
got it.
saw that.
That certainly got it.
yeah, it hits the mask and skids off. That's
Yeah.
why it's SA.
Right. That's square on. Yes.
Looks like the call is going to stand here.
All right, folks. Here we go.
Upon review, the call stands point blue.
Point blue. That means that Black Cat has now lost their challenge flag, unable to try and get points back for the rest of the round.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Point on line.
Another arrest from Nick Reynolds. We lost the camera there for a sec, but it definitely
Yellow attack,
lands.
yes. Blue has point on line, point blue. Ready.
Yeah,
Fight.
technically a counterattack from Nick, but since he has established point on line, it's considered the opposing fencer kind of impaling themselves on it.
Point on line being when you extend your arm to threaten the opposing fencer and they just walk forward without doing anything.
Yellow
You know,
attack,
you
Blue
gotta
attack,
fence
yes. Point blue.
if the sword's in front of you.
Ready. Fight.
Nick waiting, looking for an opening, giving some more probes.
Looks like Nick hesitates there and gets
yellow, yes.
cut in the arm.
Everything
Gets
else
hit for that
outside.
hesitation,
Point
yeah.
Mhm.
A perfect stop cut to the arm from Angus right there. Angus now on the board. Nick at match point. Nick lunging, staying in his lunge.
Parry post blue, yes. Point blue.
Match blue. That's another win for Nick Reynolds.
Yep. Stephen Hirsch on yellow and Lucas Thompson on blue.
Fight.
Stephen Hirsch in his standard strong pairing position, waiting for an attack, looking for that opening. Lucas not really giving him anything. Stephen didn't like that one. Trying to draw an attack. Lucas is giving him some, but nothing that he likes. Stephen wants that hard cut to the high line so that he can snap out a parry repost at you.
Both fencers being very cautious right now.
Oh, there you go. That's that repost that Stephen's looking for, but couldn't quite get it through. Let's see what we've got here.
Very impressive with the renewal to A, land the touch, and B, parry Stevens' afterblow.
Yep. If he'd missed the afterblow, that would have been a point for Stephen for parry and repost. Cut at the leg, managing to not hit the floor, but then catching
nice.
Stephen on the arm
Excellent
on the outside.
void. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Lovely.
Stephen waiting, trying to draw Lucas in. Looks like he's trying to give the foot specifically. Maybe he's looking for that
Oh, very nice.
target trade. Right above the knee, keeping target priority by staying above the knee. Not that he needed it there. Lucas keeping his sword low, kind of looking for an opening here. Stephen very patient.
Apologies, fencers. Premature. Attack from blue is parried. Ready.
Nothing done.
Fight.
two very patient fencers here. This is very interesting. Normally we don't have a situation where it would go to time if we have a timer, but Boar's Tooth this year, no timer.
Really nice parry post from Steven there.
Beautiful parry repost there.
That's exactly the game he wants to play, and he plays it well.
The question is, can he get 5 more of those? Ooh, Steven just barely able to escape there, but still in it. Steven pushing forward. In chain. Oh!
Again.
There you go. You can see he's so fast when he finally gets that type of attack that he wants.
Steven loves the attack at which IRL would disembowel you. He's a big fan of it.
Yep.
I don't know what that says about him. Probably that he's a good fencer.
Probably. Steven's really developed an extremely strong defense against thrust down the middle. Probably from his many, many months of training with BA fencers, whose favorite thing is to thrust down the middle. Here we go, going back to the replay.
That I thought made it.
I thought is very forward repost, and then that's a renew.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's
One of the best things about having the replay is that sometimes it's just super clear. It helps when you're
No. Parry post yellow. Yes. Point yellow.
It's when it's slowed down and you can see it multiple times.
Yep, especially at the end of the day when we're all tired.
Yes, I got to tell you, folks, I'm really looking forward to getting a drink after this.
Ain't that the truth? We'll be going to one of our favorite places, Hobson's.
Love Hobson's.
If you're in the Brighton area, highly recommend it. Great pub food, excellent environment, good drinks, and very reasonable prices for Boston.
I would
honestly.
say so, yeah. Which means we'll only have to take out a second mortgage, not a third.
Exactly.
Food to eat there.
Exactly.
Afford to eat there, excuse me.
Really, the best time to go is after 10 p.m. where you can get that $5 pizza deal if you order a drink. Honestly, some of the best pizza in Boston. There we go, chop to the arm. Oh, Steven moving a little too much in broken time there. Moving his body first as opposed to the sword. Lucas tying it up. Able to snatch another point out.
Attack yellow. Yes.
Oh, they're giving it to Stephen Hirsch.
Oh.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay, flag being thrown.
Flag is thrown.
There we go. Going to the review.
I saw yellow and then blue did something, and then
Oh, blue might think so.
actually, hold on, let's see. What? Wait, hold on. Why did yellow hit?
All right, there we go, folks. We're about to hear what happens. The judge has kept the flag. You know what that means. It's not in the favor of the blue fencer.
No.
We see attack blue. No. Parry post yellow.
You know, it's
yes.
like the wrong color
Blue,
smoke
yes.
coming out of the
Priority
papal
yes.
conclave.
That puts Stephen Hirsch at match point. Can he pull it out? This is a close one. Two very patient, very careful fencers. Stephen going for the leg, not quite able to get it. Stephen hungry for that final point. Waiting, looking. Oh, almost hitting the floor there. That would have been devastating. But not quite. Stephen giving up some ground, but plenty of space before the ring out. You need a whole foot outside the ring for it to be a ring out this year. Another change. Lucas threatening, looking for an opening.
Oh,
there it is.
very
Lucas
nice
able to
parry
tie
post
it
to the
up.
thigh.
Point blue.
Oh, just barely catching the thigh.
Ready. Fight.
This is it, folks. Match point for these two fencers.
Oh, that's very close.
That
That's
was
very close to our other
very
hand snipe.
close. Can Steven draw one of those powerful attacks that he likes, or is Lucas going to be able to sneak something in? That seems to be the skill matchup here. There it is. Steven able to get it, closing it out.
Very impressive fencing by both fencers.
What an
But Steven Hurst
intense
takes the
match.
Yeah, that's the match of the pool so far, I think.
I think so. So much skill on display. A real great example of how sometimes fencing can look like nothing, but when you're watching those slight movements back and forth, the hand up and down, there's so much going on.
Right. There are actions going on. The entire time. Yeah.
All right, Kieran versus Angus.
Fence is ready.
Two more excellent fencers. Oh,
think that
fast
is-
attack here. Does Kieran have point online?
I think he
Most
does.
definitely
I
has
think he does.
point
yeah.
online on that.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go his way, I guarantee challenge flag gets thrown.
Yeah.
You don't think running into your point.
You
Ella
could see.
Rose, one of the head coaches at Black Hat Historical Fencing, just waiting to throw that challenge flag.
Yep. Kieran
see.
knows. He just motioned off camera that. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the point is at the silhouette.
Yep.
Yes. Right. Yes.
Instant replay, folks, can answer a simple question
Mm-hmm.
super fast. Guarantee those
Yellow
correct
attack, yes.
calls.
Blue established. Point online. That's point blue.
There you go. Ella, head coach.
Yes.
Ready.
Angus asking some clarifying questions, riding the line of what's acceptable.
Counter attack.
Wow.
Yes, point blue.
What a leg slip there.
Yeah.
So fast.
Fight.
Kieran coming in, threatening, putting so much pressure on. Angus able to get a parry repose, but did the parry actually
Yellow.
succeed?
Yes, point yellow.
Giving it to Angus.
There
all
we
right.
go.
Ready. Fight.
Angus
Oh, looks like
trying to go
there's
on
a-
offense, but skewering his hand on Kieran's point.
Attack yellow, yes. Counter attack blue, yes. Point
Oh,
yellow.
okay.
Oh, interesting.
They don't consider that point online.
Ready.
That's fair. It wasn't all the way
Yeah,
extended.
yeah. It wasn't fully extended, and I guess it didn't actually stop the attack.
Oh.
We've seen this action before. The question
Attack yellow,
is,
no.
It's like Angus is just short on that one.
yep. I think if I was Angus and still had my flag, I'd throw my flag on that one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's what sucks about losing your flag.
Now, I think the question here is, did Kieran... So Kieran goes forward, starts his attack first, but does he hesitate?
Right, and if he hesitates enough, then it kind of just becomes a double. If not, then he has the advantage.
Attack yellow, yes. Counter attack blue, yes. Point yellow. Ready. Fight.
Kieran and his coach consider throwing the flag, but choose not to. That's the real skill of a fencer,
Attack blue,
knowing
yes. Point blue.
that maybe that was the right call or not.
Yeah, really nice feint high cut to the leg from Kieran there.
Kieran coming in at match point. There
I
it
think
is.
that's gonna be it.
Lightning
Attack blue, yes.
fast.
Point blue.
We've got a question in chat asking, about can you find the other previous live streams? Yeah, if you go to our YouTube page and you click on live, you should be able to find everything there. If not, I'll yell at my head of social media and tell him that he needs to fix that.
Well, some of them are still processing, so
Ah,
please
okay.
give us a little bit of
There
time
we
on
go.
that. Thompson on blue.
Oh.
Very interesting. How would you call this one, Joe? Would you call it attack and then reset and they both attack?
I think I might call it a double.
Yeah, I think so too. I think there's too much time between Nick's actions to consider them a renewal.
Nick Reynolds does have his challenge flag available.
Blue attack, no. Yellow counter attack, yes. Point yellow. Ready, fight!
Oh, wow. Able to sneak in that repost.
Very artful by Lucas.
Yeah. Nick not quite able to protect his arm there. Ooh, just escaping Nick's lunge there. He's so long, so fast. Nice flurry of blows.
Oh, very nice sequence. Very nice sequence.
Beautiful. That's exactly what we love to see.
Ready, fight!
Nick getting backed into a corner, not able to use his extra length on that exchange. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Going for an arrest. Maybe it works.
Looks like they might be calling this a double. Very possible.
If they call it a double, I'd consider throwing the flag if I was Nick. That should definitely be Nick's parry repost. But we'll see what the judges think. It can be hard to keep all of those actions in your mind when you make the call.
Double point each.
Interesting. Okay.
Ready.
Nick is sticking with the challenge flag.
Nick's corner coach shrugs, accepting the call, not thinking it's worth challenging.
Attack yellow, yes. Point yellow. Ready, fight!
Oh,
Looks like a nice void from
this
Nick.
is the classic Nicholas experience. He body voids you,
no.
then puts the thrust
Contact
in.
yellow, no. No scoring action, will refence.
Oh,
But the
looks like that's
correct
right.
call from the
Yeah,
judge,
yeah.
that was a
Thrust was
passe
passe.
thrust. Passe being when the thrust just barely misses and the edge of the sword slides across your body. We don't consider that a scoring action.
Attack blue, no. Counter attack yellow, yes. Point yellow. Ready, fight!
Nick at match point. Lucas one behind.
Nick
A
with the
hold
flurry of
called.
blows once again.
Oh, one thigh to
Contact
another.
yellow, yes,
We'll
point
see if they catch Lucas cutting the ground. Doesn't matter, though, because that's
Doesn't
match point.
No.
It's not a yellow card this year like it used to be back in the day.
Just a technical foul. Trying to be nicer to folks. You know?
Technical foul, you can get as many as you like. Yellow cards, extremely punishing.
All right, we have Angus McKenzie on yellow, Stephen Hirsch on blue. Stephen coming off that really epic battle with Lucas earlier. We'll see how much he still has left in the tank.
All right, Steven and Angus feeling each other out. Angus, very mobile, very soft and fluid.
Since the judges felt that got through, yeah, looks like
Interesting, yeah, it does.
upper arm.
Just enough. Must be frustrating for Steven. He feels so confident in his parries. Ooh,
Attack yellow, yes. Point yellow.
that leg hit.
Ready,
Unexpected. It's 2 for Angus. Angus beating on Steven's sword, trying to get it out of the way. Steven just going straight for the head. Judge is a little quiet on the hold there. Fencer's a touch confused. That seemed like it was definitely Steven's hit there.
Stephen wins this match. I believe this gives him bronze.
attack blue,
Ooh.
no. Attack yellow, yes. Point yellow.
Oh, interesting. Do we throw the flag?
Ready, fight!
No, we
We do
don't.
not.
We don't. I think that would have been a good one to throw the flag on. There we go,
Attack
Steve.
blue, yes, blue.
Pretty much the same action there. Just a little bit stronger. Let's see if Steven can make that comeback. Trying to get that podium slot. Oh, what's the hold for? Interesting. Judge thinks that maybe Angus landed. Head judge says no, I think.
Attack from yellow is parried. No scoring action. Will refence.
There we go. Steven's still in it. Only 2 behind. Plenty of time and space to catch up.
Oh! Attack yellow, yes, point yellow.
Ooh. Angus sneaking by Steven's parry. Now it's match point.
It is
4-1 is a tough space to come back from. Can he do it? Oh, there's that leg shot.
Attack blue, yes, point blue.
All right. The first step towards the comeback.
Ready.
2-4 now.
Very possible. Very possible.
Steven, a very seasoned competitor here. Nerves of steel. Ooh, that's probably going to be a double.
The comeback is now impossible.
If I was Steven, I would have thrown the flag on that one. Maybe
So why not?
Maybe he's forgotten that he has the flag to challenge with.
Now, Mike, I got to tell you, this next match, which is the final one of the pool, is Kieran Garrity versus Nick Reynolds, and this is going to determine, just like it did in Tier A Longsword this afternoon, who wins gold and who wins silver.
And this is going to be a damn good match. I gotta tell you, no one is surprised that this is the gold medal match.
Not in the slightest.
Not that the people really know unless they're following along like we are, but just from watching their fencing, you can probably guess.
Yeah, these are 2 of the best fencers in the region, and I would say probably, for Nick at least, in rapier worldwide, and Kieran coming up on that very soon in a number of weapons. Looks like a parry post from Nick Reynolds here.
Parry post yellow, point yellow. Ready.
I suspect we're going to see a good number of those. Kieran, very offensive fencer. Not necessarily aggressive, but he likes to put the pressure on.
Yeah, Nick manages to get the cut to the body and voids whatever comes back from Kieran.
Ooh, that body void with the jump back, but Kieran escapes. Makes the leg slip, keeps the pressure up, not giving Nick any space to retreat or attack. Parry on the low line, then repost up to the head. This is so nice.
Double pointy.
Oh, they're giving it a double.
Oh my god.
All right, the flag's
We
been
have
thrown.
a challenge flag, finally.
Here we go.
Declan
Challenge
Maloney
flag
cannily
is
reserves his
thrown.
challenge flag until a critical moment.
I think that actually is a parry post.
Yeah, so it's Nick attacks Kieran parries and reposts, and Nick's is a renew.
Wait, hold on. Right. Nick attacks parries.
Yeah, so it's Kieran's parry repost.
Yeah, because Kieran's repost compound. Nick doesn't have the parry.
I don't think that's an attack from Nick.
Yeah, this might look.
A very complicated call there, but the BA coach shaking his head.
The call stands. Double. Ready.
A good time to throw it, though.
Pretty good time to throw a flag.
That was a complicated mess, and if you can squeeze a point out, it's worth it.
Yeah, I think that's an... Oh, looks like they say that Kieran landed that one.
Interesting. It's hard to say. Kieran's so fast.
Attack blue, yes, point blue. Ready.
Okay, 3-2. Closing it in. Some real skilled fencing here. Very similar styles in some ways. You can see their swords are moving in similar ways.
Looks like Kieran just barely voids the cut to the body there. Responds to the cut of his own. It's all tied up now.
Wow. tough spot to be. Ooh, Kieran catching Nick by surprise there.
Attack blue, yes.
Landing the point.
Very impressive fencing by Kieran.
That's match point for Kieran. Can he make it happen, or can Nick get that comeback? Only needs 2 points.
I think this, yeah, this is going to be it.
Yep.
Attack blue, yes. Counterattack yellow, yes. Point blue.
That's match, folks.
That's match, and that's going
That
to be...
sounds like exactly what we saw
Yeah.
in Longsword Tier A.
Going to be gold for Kieran and silver for Nick. Very impressive performance by both.
All right.
Well, that is the final pass of the Boar's Tooth 2026 tournament. All tournaments.
I got to say, if you're going to have a final pass, Kieran versus Nick is a great one to have.
Pretty good, right? We're going to be giving out the medals here in a second, folks, but I just want to say to everyone attending, all of our sponsors, all of the viewers at home, all of the club members who helped out, all of the folks who wanted to be here but couldn't, we really appreciate all of you and everyone in this scene, this little bizarre scene of ours, which we love so much, and everyone that makes it what it is. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been great. Thanks for joining us. And we'll go to the medaling ceremony. It's going to be a few minutes because we're not just calculating the medals for Saber. We also have a couple new medals being given out this year. Some of the awards including which club performed the best, both with a raw score and with an averaged score. So 2 prizes going out to the clubs and a new tournament champion award, which is going to be averaged across all of the tournaments who had the best performance. I would be surprised if it's not Kieran. That being said, Kieran only competed in 2 tournaments, the 2 that were today. So maybe there's somebody who is placing 2nd or 3rd and did so in more tournaments. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. All right, time to go check in. It's all about the marketing. Okay, in 5th place, we have Steven. In 4th place, Lucas. In 3rd place, and getting 10% off a Siggy order, Angus. In 2nd place, and getting 20% off a Malleus order, Nick. Oh, and a book from Ian Carmichael. And in 1st place, and getting 70% off a Superior Fencing order and one of our patented NFT swords, Kieran. All right, round of applause, everyone. All right, don't go anywhere. You are all dismissed, but we have some new prizes that we're giving out this year. Oh, pictures first.
Nick, your medal is flipped again. What is with you?
Nick loves to have a backwards medal.
God, you're so wet. I feel so short standing here.
All right.
All right, so the first awards that we're going to do is the tournament champs. So this is looking at the entire weekend and the performers from that. So in 2nd place, winning 70% off Superior Fencing order and a book from Ian is Angus.
Congratulations. Just
Stay up here because we're going to call first. And in 1st place, winning the CHFG St. George gloves and free entry to a BHL tournament is Kieran.
Your neck a little heavy there?
All right, let's get some pictures of our 2 tournament champs. All right, you're actually going to be far away.
Sure.
The next thing that we
Thank you.
are looking to award are the club total participants. So we add up the participants of each club and see what club ranks highest, and then we also adjust that by the number of people in the club. So we have 2 sets of top 3 to go through. These awards are generally community-based, so usually free entry into other events in the community. In addition, we have some Purple Heart Armory gift certificates. So for the raw data, so the club performance in 3rd place, and if we could get a rep or 2 from the clubs that I call, hopefully they're here. In 3rd place for the raw data is Perla Vida. Winning a free entry to Longtail, hosted by
This is weird because not only am I the only person in my club here, I'm the only person in my club that competes at all. So,
Well, nice job.
We will,
You can go home and tell them to compete some more.
In 2nd place, winning free entry into IGX Fall of this year is Grunberg.
Nice job, guys. Thank you.
So obviously not all clubs can send out a whole ton of people, so we do adjust it by number of people, and so the adjusted scores in third place, winning free entry into Boar's Tooth 2027 is Center for Blade Art. In second place, winning free entry into Frogfect, is Ari's Glade. All right.
We'll have to find them.
Yeah. And then in first place, winning $100 to Purple Heart Armory, a new and upcoming club, is Advantes.
Woo! All right, and that concludes Boris 2 2026. Thank you all for coming. We wouldn't be able to do this without all of you, so thanks for being here. Thanks for having some amazing fencing. It was really a pleasure, and I can't wait to have you all back next year. All right, you're free to go. Yeah, if you staffed, please join us.
Also, if anyone owns the gray and blue cup in the men's room, please collect it. Please.
Athletic cup. Actually, hold on. Bryce, you come with me. Excuse me. We're grabbing the background. We're grabbing the photo background. Yeah. Oh no, it won't. Okay.
Lower it down one peg here in the middle.
Oh, there we go. Get in the photo, bro.
I didn't do anything.
You're part of the club.
I don't pay dues.
I don't care. Get in the photo. We almost got it. Almost got it. There we go. Okay. Everybody. I know, we're making it difficult. Beep, beep.
Move up a little more.
Beep.
Move up.
Beep. Beep. All right, Bryce, let's push it up now.
All right, now it's unplugged. All right. Are you fully extended?
Hold on.
Nope.
There. Yeah, go all the way up.
I cheaped out on the stand because I wasn't intending upon moving it around.
Order person and then put his face.
Okay.
We'll just have two of them stacked on top of each other.
It was only $90, not $300 like the other ones were.
All right. Oh, it's. You know what? That's fitting for this year.
Let me find out a bit about that. That feels right.
Yeah. Where's who?
Nick.
You might
Yeah.
be in the other room still.
Why is Nicholas? Justin, you better be in that picture. Kieran. You're in the staff photo.
Oh.
Just whatever it takes.
Oh, sorry.
Right in your fucking face. Now you just have to take my word for it.
I know, so that he looks short for an Italian.
Yeah, okay.
We're naturals over here.
Yeah.
Put you in this window.
Sorry, we never practiced this in line.
I am the center of the universe.
Can't see the camera can't see you.
What are you, a deer?
Woo! All right, great. All right, everybody.
All right, but don't leave. We still need to continue packing up, right?
And as a reminder, we have dinner reservations at everyone's favorite place, Hobson's, at 7. So if you're tired of eating pizza every day for lunch, you could go eat some pizza for dinner. Anyways, dinner is at 7, so you have time to go home and shower and nap and then come back. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're done. Yeah, you can get out of here. All right. See you in a few hours.
All right. See you later.
Thanks for all your work. Yeah, what's up?
We've got a lot of complaints and criticism, but it still was an awful lot of fun this year.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I appreciate it. Okay.
Here, I know it. I can take
Exactly.
There's the big. Yeah.
I have room in my car. Let me know when I can pull back.
Okay, great. Yes, we will probably have some things. I will let you know. That's not the box. Where's the box full of stuff? Okay. Let's not forget the IPA here. That bag is mine with my keys in it.
You know what this is for?
Yes, it held a bunch of masks that got delivered. Stack it with the rest of the bins over there.
Great job.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Thanks for your patience with me.
Of course, of course.
Ashley, I'll send over the invoice and the PayPal all together.
Yeah, sounds great.
If you guys need any photos in the immediate.
Yeah, no, we're no rush right now. If we get them, in the next few days, that's great.
You got it.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. What's up?